All right, now we are going to go back to Skype where we have Fort Lauderdale Mayor Dean Trantalis with us. Hello, Mayor. As a community, unfortunately, we really are just at the start of this battle against the virus. What are your priorities for your city right now?
I think the most important thing that we're trying to create is a sense of need, a sense of necessity to ensure that people stay at home. The idea is to keep people apart from one another, and only if you are involved in an essential business should you be engaged in any kind of activity outside your home. It's really important that that distance be kept, and we're trying to ensure that that's maintained over the next few weeks.
All right, Mayor, let me ask you about the hospital situation in South Florida, specifically Fort Lauderdale. According to the new Health and Human Services Inspector General's report, the nation's hospitals are woefully unprepared for the surge that health officials say is coming. What kind of conversations are you having here locally?
Well, fortunately, we have been in conversation with the state for quite a while now, and the state has set up a field hospital right here in Broward County in Fort Lauderdale with up to 250 beds should that be needed. Fortunately, so far, we have not needed those beds, but we are preparing for the worst, and hopefully that never happens. We also have personnel. We're looking for more testing kits, and we're really trying to ramp up our response to the spread of the virus, and these are the steps that we've been able to take over the last 2 weeks.
And Mayor, another major concern, of course, over those nursing homes and assisted living facilities. People, especially in Broward County, are getting sick. Some are even dying. What is happening with those facilities now?
To the extent that we are now seeing that happen in our county and in our community, many of you may have read about the Rotterdam and the Zandam ships where people were taken off those ships in need of medical assistance. Those people were taken to Fort Lauderdale hospitals. We were happy to accommodate those folks. They needed help, but they did not overwhelm our capacity. We still have significant capacity within our community. We are prepared, we are ready, and our community can feel safe in knowing that their hospital system is ready to respond to any need that might take place.
Well, that's good to hear. Mayor, I want to ask you about something that caught a lot of attention nationally and even worldwide. I'm talking about spring break. Let's talk about that. The city closed its beaches on March 15th. The governor's executive order closing the beaches came 5 days later. Now, there's actually an animated map that's been getting a lot of attention that uses tracking data showing where people went after they visited the beach during spring break and the potential impact. Was the city slow to respond to the threat?
I think that the city was actually just the opposite. We responded to the threat before the state did. We worked in concert with Miami Beach because we felt that we were the two beaches that spring breakers were going to gravitate towards. We were very, very pleased to have taken the initiative at that point. Many people criticized us for closing the beaches too quickly. The signal from the Washington was that there really was no threat. We knew better. We saw it happening here, and we anticipated the possibility of risk. So we took the initiative, and I think that history will prove that we took the right decision at that time.
But in retrospect, wouldn't you have closed those beaches sooner?
I suppose if you're looking, 2020, looking back, of course, we wish we had done it a week before. But keep in mind that from Washington and from the state, we were told that the virus was not really a threat to Americans. We were told that it was something that was just going to pass us by, and that we shouldn't really take drastic measures. Keep in mind that spring break was just beginning to happen, and the one thing we did not want to do was to worsen the economic impact that we knew it was going to occur if we closed the beaches. But once we realized that the contagion was a real risk to our community and to communities around the country, we knew we had to finally make that decision. Mayor Gelber and I communicated with each other that weekend. We met, we made the decision collectively, and I think we made the right decision at the right time.
Okay, Mayor Dean Trantalis of Fort Lauderdale joining us via Skype. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Thank you.